Hi everyone, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket and today in this video we are going to look at what happened to the markets, what we can expect from the markets tomorrow, and also what happened to our trades. So today's market was extremely volatile, as all of us know, and any system trade, most of the system trade is what I would like to say, would have triggered the stop loss on both the sides. So morning the market was looking in a more or less consolidation phase, and it was consolidating around 17,100. Actually, if you look at the yesterday's closing, so the closing happened somewhere around 16,800, but the average price was higher around 16,950. Today we opened well above 17,050 and quickly we headed towards 17,100. So around 17,100 the market did consolidate for quite some time, and we also see that during this time there was a lot of short straddle build. So people were writing a lot of 17,100 calls as well as 17,100 puts. So while this was happening, we also saw that there was severe call writing at 17,200 and severe put writing at 17,000. So more or less the market was suggesting some kind of consolidation. So then what happened? We slowly started seeing that the market was heading towards 17,200. So while this happened, the stop loss on the C side got triggered. So the C side stop loss got triggered and immediately there was a huge sell off and the markets again completely came down and all the stop losses on the P side got triggered, and again the market ended up bouncing back higher. So overall it was a complete V-shaped move. So it was more like a N-shaped rather than a V-shaped move, and stop losses on all the sides got triggered. As a system trader following any particular system in such kind of markets, you would definitely end up with a loss. So the thing is, if we had held the system till the end, we would have had a total loss of close to 6,75,000. So we decided, while our loss crossed around 4,50,000, we decided to square off everything, and while we squared off, we ended up with a total loss of 4,93,000. So this was our total loss what we ended up with. So system went absolutely for a toss. So apart from that, we also had some amount of discretionary trades with which we were able to end with around 80-90,000 positive. So net we ended still with around 3,50,000 loss. So before we move on and discuss more about the trade, we will also see which sectors ended up gaining and which sector actually underperformed. So today tech ended up recovering. It had seen a huge sell-off in the past few days, especially after Infosys results, and tech saw some good recovery, and more than all of it, it was Reliance which actually led Nifty upside. So Reliance was almost up 3% and it has the highest weightage in Nifty, and no wonder Nifty was almost up 1%, whereas Bank Nifty absolutely was trading flat. So in Bank Nifty, we did see some good recovery happening in Kotak as well as HDFC. Both of them opened lower but later ended up recovering. So it was more of IT as well as Reliance which actually led the Nifty higher. So now if we look at the losers, on the losing end, there were no big losers to be honest, except for Bajaj Finance which almost lost around 3%. So sectorial wise, there were not any significant names which could actually pull down Nifty, or significant sectors which could actually pull down Nifty. So that will bring us to the next question: what exactly we can expect from the markets tomorrow? So the thing is, if you look at the markets right now, it looks more or less like a phase of consolidation with small amount of bearishness. So based on the price action what we saw today as well as yesterday, 17,000 will definitely act as a very strong support, because today the markets opened well above 17,000 and it respected the support of 17,000, and it also closed almost at, if not the day's high, almost at a pretty significant high point of the day itself. And on the higher side, 17,200 is going to be a very strong resistance for the market. We have very strong call writing at 17,200. It has the highest individual strike call writing in Nifty call side, and in Nifty put side, 17,000 has the highest individual call writing. So if I am not mistaken about this, so that's the reason we might not see a huge move in the opening is my expectation. If there's any news flow or any big movement from US markets, then we can expect the same trend to continue with India as well. So for tomorrow, my range is going to be 16,900 to 17,300. So I'm expecting markets to consolidate between this range. And when we actually talk about Bank Nifty, I'm expecting a range of 35,800 all the way to 36,700. So it is a pretty wide range of almost 900 points. The reason is there is significant put rating at 36,000 and significant call rating at 36,500. So just keeping around 200 points buffer from there is going to give us around 35,800 to 36,700. And these are also some significant levels on the chart. Hence, this can also be some good support and resistance for Bank Nifty tomorrow. So now I'll be quickly showing you the screenshot of today's trade. And today, as I told you, stop loss got hit everywhere. We never did any real adjustments, to be honest, except we tried to do one adjustment by shorting some additional calls. But as soon as our MTM started crossing 4,50,000, we quickly cut off all the positions. So apart from that, there were no more adjusting trades or adjustment trades, and the stop loss got triggered all 6 sides. So all 3 entries in Nifty, 3 entries in Bank Nifty, stop loss got triggered all 6 sides. So totally 12 stop losses were triggered. We ended with a loss over 4,50,000 and we were able to recover some amount with our positional trade. So the total M2M screenshot I'll be attaching in this video. So with this, we also come to the end of this video, and this was a quick outlook for what we can expect from Nifty or Bank Nifty for tomorrow's expiry, and also what happened to our trade. So one takeaway from this particular trade is more that when the markets are very aggressive, it is okay for us to be defensive. So even if we try to be very aggressive and if the volatility is very high, so then the chances are that we are going to get hit even badly. So when the market is in the defensive mode or when it is not very volatile, so that's when we can get little more aggressive and try to gain some more points or make a huge profit. Whenever some days are not in your favor, it is okay to come out with a small loss, and when the day is going in your favor, you can definitely make it big. So with this, we also come to the end of this short video. If you have liked the content, do not forget to hit the like button, share this video as well as subscribe to Optionables. Thank you so much for joining.